Reversing thyroid issues is as simple as 1, 2, 3. If your hormones are off and you're wondering why, your mood, your relationships, extra weight cause blood sugar issues, falling and drying hair, cysts and tumors, even a racing heart. This cause of hormone imbalance has to do with chemicals, and I'm going to show you where they're hidden. This is a chart of the elements. On the right-hand side are the neon gases. You may remember from chemistry, each column has specific properties. This column here is highly reactive. It has fluorine, chlorine, iodine, bromine, and you probably recognize the iodine, right, as food for the thyroid, and you'd be right. But the other chemicals you may not recognize where they're hidden in your home. Iodine feeds the brain, is antibacterial, and high doses have been used to prevent the damage to the thyroid that radioactive fallout can cause. If your thyroid doesn't have enough food, enough iodine, it tries to absorb something similar from the environment. And if you look at that column of the elements, what are those things? Chlorine, used in every municipal water district that I know of to kill bad guys and germs in the water, but it also can act as food for the thyroid if it doesn't have enough iodine. What else? Fluorine, fluoride. Our water district doesn't use it, but are you using it in your toothpaste? Now, this is a less known chemical in our environment. In this column here, it's bromine, and it's the foundation of a lot of herbicides, pesticides. And if your thyroid absorbs chlorine, fluorine, and bromine from your environment instead of the iodine that feeds it, or if it's too low in iodine, it's going to absorb those things from the environment, what do you think happens to the way your thyroid functions? Not only is your liver working harder to detoxify, or your metabolism speeds up or slows down, or both. And like I said before in the intro, the solution is 1, 2, 3. First solution, feed your thyroid. This could be in the form of Lugol's iodine or triiodine. I can show you where to get them. The second thing to do is detoxify and get rid of the chemicals that are in your environment that might be causing problems for your thyroid. So how do you detoxify your thyroid? The best thing I found is selenium. Get selenomethionine and get it with a little bit of vitamin E, or take them separately. Don't expect an overnight result with this. I have found that it takes 2 to 3 months before you start feeling like, oh, this thyroid that controls my metabolism is starting to speed things up. When I used to be cold, I'm now comfortable. It's gonna make changes, but it takes time. And the third step has a lot to do with making sure that your body is right. If you have hyperthyroid, Graves, Hashimoto's, anything like that. Your body has over 2,000 receptor sites for vitamin D. And when they're not filled, your body can't identify what's you and what's enemy. And it can attack you as though you were your enemy. And that's called an autoimmune issue. So make sure your vitamin D is up. Over the years, I've seen vitamin D tests. The lab results fluctuate so much. And lately, I'm seeing that doctors are not even testing for vitamin D on your lab panels. So make sure cholecalciferol is one of the things that they're testing for. And get your levels up to at least 80 to 90. And one other way to feed your thyroid is with thyroid glandular.